All right, again. This is still Architect GD, the finance consult. Welcome to 2023, and we are kicking off. Somebody, is it God's time? Is it blessing or God's time? I am doing this video for you. Come and watch this video. So I'll be doing a cost estimate of current cost estimate of building a 5 bedroom duplex in southeast Nigeria. Anyway, it can be applicable in Delta State, in Edo State, in Enugu, in Anambra. This estimate is not applicable to Lagos State kind of soil or in a waterlogged area. It's not applicable to places that are slopy, places that are like this. You have a lot of work to do before you be able to work in that kind of environment. So the estimate depends on your site. It depends. If you have a table land, this estimate will work for you. And before I start, hope you have a drawing. I don't know, you are embarking on a project of 30 million, 40 million, 50 million, and you can't pay 200,000 to do your drawing. You are stingy. Sorry, you're not stingy. It's just that you are not ready yet. But please, how can you not pay 300,000, 200,000, or 150 at least? At least to get your architectural drawing. But you are planning to build a house of 30 million. That's bad. When we tell people to how much is drawing, we tell them the cost. They say, hey, but without that drawing, you cannot do anything. That drawing is a mind game. It's a lot of work that we have to put in place for us to get that drawing. So pay for it. People do that. We stamp it, we seal it, we web it for you, or we send to PDF any way you want it to be. It's people's time and resources and time. Pay for it. So first of all, you have gotten your drawing and you have a land, you are good to go. I am going to break this thing down. I'm not going to be naming, okay, let me name all the materials you need. I'm not going to be saying it stage by stage. I don't have that energy again to be doing it stage by stage. But I'm still going to tell you the sum total of how much you are looking at. Note, this might not be applicable to your taste. This might not be applicable to your land. This might not be applicable to how you want your structures to be. Your design determines exactly how the cost of your project will go. But this will give you a guideline. It might be below and may be higher if you have seen your drawing to actually know what you are doing. So you will need for your foundation, you will need your rod, Everly 16 mm. 16 mm now is 12.5. In fact, Nigeria is getting bad and badder. 16 mm now, we are telling people use 16 mm for your foundation. They said 16 mm is too big. Let's use 12 mm. 16 mm is now 12 mm. It's almost 12 mm. Yes, 13.5 mm. So use 12 mm for 16 mm for your foundation. You buy 100 planks. You buy your sand. You buy your stone. You can decide to use local shippings, local stones, or you can decide to use shippings. Anyone, stone na stone. Just buy good stone. You need your binding wire, you need your nails, you need your laterites, you need your bags of cement, and you need your blocks. Sorry for people that are saying that I should use Excel. Please allow me to use this one. I will try to learn that Excel later. So for this foundation, you should be looking at around 4 million to 5 million to finish this foundation. 4 million to 5.5 million to finish this foundation. If you actually want a high foundation, this is for you. For both material and labor, you should be looking at 5.5 million or lesser for your foundation. Then after that, we have the DPC level to the decking level to cast your decking from this DPC block work, lintel, leveling, then your decking. you should be looking at 6.5 million. The reason is because of the rods involved, the planks involved, the casting involved, the stone involved. You should be looking at 6.5 million for this particular stage. Then from your decking to your parapet, from your decking to your parapet, yeah, from after the decking, from block work to your parapet, both material and labor, you should be looking at 5 million. You should be looking at 5 million naira. Then for your woodwork, it depends if you are using metro ties, if you are using met copo, if you are using long span. These three are different, and the type of the spacing that they will give for the woodwork is different for the three of them. The metro ties, that is the stone coated ties, is different from met copo and is different from long span. So find the one you are going to use. That's the one that will determine the cost of your woodwork. So, but nevertheless, your woodwork won't take more than 1.3 million, both the materials and your labor woodwork. Then when it comes to the roofing sheets, like I have said, the long span, the metro ties, and the metcopo determines the one you are using. So you should be looking at from 2.5 million if you are using long span or metcopo to 4.5 if you are using stone coated for design and durability, anyone you want to use. So this is the price range, the ones you are using. But let's use 4.5 as the maximum gauge. So if you are talking about your windows, you should be looking at the type of window you want to do. You should be looking at 2 million if you have more than 35 windows in your house. If you have more than 20 doors in your house, and the type of door you are using, you should be looking at 1.8 million. The plastering work, both material and labor, you should be looking at 2 million. Then the plumbing and the electrical, you should be looking at 1 million. I'm talking about both the fittings. 1 million will not even be enough. You should be looking at 1.5 to 1.8 million, depending on your taste. Then the tiling, you should be looking at 3 million. In fact, I have a client that did his tiling with 10 million. So that's that's what I'm telling you. That's what I'm telling you. There is a client that did his tiling with 10 million, a full duplex, 10 million naira.